What's good, everybody? We're back with another trade preparation video. So today we are just going to talk about week 2. This is week 1. There's a few things in this week that we're just going to take into the new week. So let's get straight into it. All right, first things first. My goals for the week is to make sure I have this copy trader ready to go. Because there was an oil trade that I took, and I already got in a little late on one account, but I couldn't enter on the other account because it was already far past my entry. So I was just like, all right, I can't do it, bro. I'm not about to enter that, And I need to figure out this trade of stuff, bro, because my screen is just black. Like, it's just straight up black. And I've been trying to reset the chart settings and everything. So if y'all know anything about it, just let me know. Executing properly, this is another big thing, because last week I missed going for the actual take profit on my oil trade because I already entered a bit late, because there was a 10 o'clock news. I checked the news and it didn't really do much. So I got in on the breakout, but it was already a couple points higher, but I still got in. And I just went in. I got my TP wasn't from my entry. It was from the, wanted desired entry. But my TP needs to be based off my actual entry, just like I've been doing. And also going for the 1 to 1.5. This is another thing that I was talking about last week, but I didn't really do because I wasn't paying enough attention. But another thing is all the setups that I took were solid, so I'm grateful for that. And first things first, man, we got to pray. We got to make sure that we're praying before we trade, and just in general, keeping God first. This is what helps me stay grounded and ready for a solid trading day / week, because we're taking it day by day and week by week. Just because it's like, it just helps, man. It really does just help. People always talk about some day by day. It helps a lot, bro. And whatever keeps you grounded, if no matter what it is, like a meditation or, going on a walk, taking some deep breaths, listening to music, taking a shower, cold shower or whatever. Yeah, just go ahead and do that. And next thing, going for the 1 to 1.5 on breakouts with the zone confluence is something that I'm focusing on this week again, because I missed that goal setup on it last week. And I need to make sure that I am just following the system to a T. And if I'm not doing that, I'm doing something wrong. Like right now, I'm taking solid setups, but we need to make sure that we're taking the proper TPs. You know what I'm saying? Take profits. Truly looking at the chart, this is huge because I did miss that gold 1 to 1.5 because of it. And I can be honest with y'all, man, trading can get a bit boring. Like, if you're just staring at the screen and nothing's going on, it's like, dang, like, what am I supposed to be doing, So it was like 9:30, 9:40, and I'm like, you know what? I'm hungry, bro. I'm finna cook. So I cooked, and I took this gold trade. It won, but I didn't get the 1 to 1.5 because I didn't see that zone. I just saw that, we're having a breakout. Boom, let's take it. It looks good. I already checked out the whole gold chart in the higher time frame, so I was good with taking it. But I missed that zone. I missed the zone, bro. Journaling thoroughly. Great one here, because this will keep my thoughts flowing well. It's sort of in the same realm as like the prayer, because like the journaling will help me stay grounded and, helps my thoughts, flowing well and stuff. And a big thing that I want to talk about in my journaling daily is just thinking of the big picture and taking it one trade at a time. Because when it comes to trading, you can definitely just be like, boom, I lost this trade, now I suck. Or boom, dang, I'm on a little losing streak, or you know what I'm saying? And that'll get in your head. It got in my head personally. So that's why I'm saying y'all gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. Because say you take a loss, just like I took the loss on silver on Thursday, and I'm just like, dang, wow, like, what did I do wrong? But sometimes it's not what you did wrong. You can double check the charts, but if the trade goes with your plan, you didn't do anything wrong. It just didn't win. It's that simple. It just didn't win, bro. That's why it's execution over outcome. And the execution will bring you the great outcome anyways. But if you just focus on the outcome, bro, it's not going to get you a great outcome. You need to think about what gets you that great outcome instead of just thinking about outcome. You know, you're skipping steps. You're skipping steps. So that's why I'm talking about thinking big picture, taking things one trade at a time, and reviewing bad setups daily. This is something that I literally didn't do once last week. I said I was going to do it during week 1, but I literally didn't, bro. I don't know why. I think I just forgot about it. I know I did. So I need to know what not to take. Even though I took all solid setups, that doesn't mean I'm going to take all solid setups this week. You know, that's the goal. That's what I need to do. That's what I got to do. But if I don't review these bad setups, I may end up missing it. You know, I may end up taking a trade that doesn't go with my plan. And then now, I'm blaming myself. Now I can really blame myself instead of, me just taking a loss, and that's just luck of the draw. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. And we are going to be back at the end of the week, for the recap. And that's pretty much it, y'all. So hopefully this is some sort of helpful to y'all. It's been actually helping me a bit. It's only the second time I'm doing it, but I can see it helping in the long run and just helping right now, honestly, talking to you guys about this. So, yeah, I will catch y'all at the end of the week. Let me know what y'all thinking, man.